Hello everybody and welcome back to Broken Brian. And today we're going to be doing something that is just kind of known through a lot of the geekdom and nerddom out there, but not everybody knows, so I'm just going to bring it to you. There's a thing that we refer to as can it play Doom? Or will it play Doom? Different people say different phrases, but that's what it is. And I just knew in the back of my head when the Alarmo came out. I didn't say it at the time because I was just like, I'm just want to see what happens. Someone made Alarmo, cleared it out, and loaded it with Doom. And this is absolutely the funniest thing because, of course, they did. Someone out there always did. It's just one of these things. I don't know where it started or when it started, but somewhere in the late 90s, early 2000s, people started modding things and trying to get things to play on Doom. I've seen Doom on TI calculators, touchscreen refrigerators. I've seen it on, like every playing system that exists, every console that exists has been modded somehow to play just Doom and not purchasing the game, just loading Doom on the hardware itself. And it's just one of those things where it's like, oh, it's electronic. Can it play Doom? And sure enough, someone did. And I'm honestly surprised it took this long. But someone named Gary Odernix on Twitter did it. And props to him because, of course, we did. So and it's not playing now. Okay. But basically, you can play it and use the top button to turn, hit, move, and play Doom on your Alarmo. Absolutely you can. And I thought, okay, that if we're going to talk about this, it's a short video, but I was like, I want to tell more people about it, but I also warn you ahead of time. If you do your own research into this, strap in because you're going to go down a rabbit hole of craziness. And you're not going to believe the things people have put Doom on. So with that being said, let's look at a few. All right. I found this on Game Rant. They posted a little while ago, about like back in September or something. Outer Wilds, you can play Doom inside a game. This is very common. I think even on this list, you can do it in Minecraft, you can do it in Sonic, you can do it in a lot of games where people use the ability to customize code within the game to create Doom. And it's great. It's wonderful. iPod Classic, of course. Amazon Fire Stick, that's fun. That's cool. That's about the only good thing a Fire Stick's for. Just kidding. I really have nothing against the Fire Stick, except for the fact that it won't load certain apps. Like if you, it's Fandango now, but if you had Voodoo or another purchasing service, you can't get that app on the Fire Stick. Because then once you buy it all through Amazon. That's the only thing I don't like about Fire Stick. Washing machine. Yep. You can load Doom on a washing machine if it's smart enough. Porsche 911. Actually, it's not on this list. I wish it was. It's not on this list, but I wish it was. Back in the 90s, we had really cool digital faceplates for our radios and CD players in our cars, and someone modded one. So you could literally play with the buttons and play Doom on your CD player radio inside your car. And it was much smaller and very thin, but you could do it. That should be on this list, not the Porsche 911, because that was impressive, whoever did that. Parking kiosk. And no, it's not on this list, but you can now buy Redbox terminals. Since Redbox has gone under, they've released their source code. You can buy the old boxes at auctions and stuff. Someone put it on a Redbox kiosk. Just saying. Will it play Doom? And sure enough, a camera. That one's impressive to me. That one's impressive. I never would have thought to do it to a DSLR, but that's impressive. Microwave, absolutely. Anything like these smart touch TVs now, it's easy to do, easier than some of these. Nintendo DS, like I said, every console has been modded in some way. Minecraft, I talked about that one already. Treadmill, props to that. And all in all, not a bad idea. I should probably get a treadmill and mod it for Doom. Maybe I'll get a bit more of exercise in. Running playing Doom on my treadmill. That's not a bad idea. I mean, come on. Ticket validator. Of course. I mean, it's basically a small computer. Vape. Now, that's impressive. That's cool. I don't vape, but that's cool. Because they are digital. And so if it's got a board, it has the potential. iPod Mini. I already had an iPod on this list. Karaoke machine. It doesn't show the screenshot, but I have seen it, where you can digitize it and it shows up on the lyric screen. And it's not as cool, but it is funny. This is my favorite one of all. Pregnancy test. Digital pregnancy test. First off, I didn't know they had digital pregnancy tests. When we were trying years ago for kids, we weren't buying expensive ones. We were buying them in bulk because we had trouble with the first one. But yeah, I mean, that's awesome. Do them on a pregnancy test. This dude or dudette, whoever did it, I'm sorry. That beats a lot of everything on this list. How that's not their number one pick, I don't know. That is just incredible. Thermostat, yes. Digital thermostats. I don't have one this nice. Not even. Mine's touchscreen and has some digital features, but it's not color. Oh, man, that's pretty cool. MacBook Pro Touch Bar. Finally, a decent use for the Touch Bar. Is that even? Have they even brought that back? They took it away. Have they brought that back on the MacBooks yet? I'm not sure if they have. It's been on so many phones, so many calculators. This doesn't surprise me at all. Apple Watch, of course, Chainsaw. This is actually, I can't remember. I think this is for I forget. It's actually a prop controller for a game. They said it's some They said it's some toy, but it's actually a prop. They got it wrong. They said Echo Junior Chainsaw toy. No, actually I'm pretty sure it's a prop from a video game series. I can't remember which one. NES Classic, of course. You can play inside Sonic Mania. Like I said, these games before. And Elder Scrolls Morrowind, you can play inside it. There's no screenshot. This one is difficult to pull off, but it can be done. So there you go. A taste of the chaos and insanity that is gaming nerds paying respect to the OG, timeless, first-person shooter Doom. Like I said, this is one of those things. Hey, it's on Alarmo. I mean, we're not going to stop. The nerds out there are going to stop. It's just one of those things. It's just, you kind of get in that culture, and once you learn how to do it, you want to try to do it to other things. That's kind of why I've never really looked too deep into it. Because, who knows? It might become an addiction for me, and I try to put it on everything I have in my house, Like, oh, look at this. I wonder if it can play Doom. Anything with a screen and digitized has the potential to load Doom, because it has the two things you need: a screen and a motherboard. And yeah, that's There's a lot of ways to get around things like that. But Alarmo, you can play Doom on your Alarmo. So for those couple of people that saw my last video, like, oh, this pointless is terrible, and follow a couple comments on Twitter like, why would anybody buy this? Well, now you can lay in bed and play Doom on your Alarmo. There's a good reason to get it, right? Oh yeah. I mean, I love nerds. I do. I love us all. They're just great. It's just why? Because some of the people are looking at this. Why would you do that? And that's why some of us think a little differently. Can we do that? Why would you do that? I don't know. Just to see. There's some of us out there just. Why you want to try that? That seems stupid. Yeah. What's the point? I just want to know if it can be done. And say what you will. That's how we've got a lot of great inventions. Why would you do that? I don't know. Just gonna try and see what happens. You never know. It's the continuation of Will It Play Doom. And I love it. And I love the fact that literally, if you go down this rabbit hole, strap in, because you will find some really obvious stuff and some bizarre stuff like I showed you. And I still can't get over the fact pregnancy test is on there. That is just the most bizarre. Like, I remember seeing, I can't remember what TI calculator it was, but I remember I had a friend in college that did it in my CS2 class, and I was like, "You actually did it?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "That's pretty awesome." And I played it for a little bit. That was pretty cool. He's like, "You want me to do it 2 years?" I'm like, "No, I paid too much money for this." I was a very poor college student. I was like, "Don't you dare touch my calculator. I need this thing." But there's a look into the pluses and minuses and the weirdness that is Doom and its fandom. May it endure forever. So until next time, my friends, as always, I love you all, and there's nothing you can do about it.